Hi everyone, I'm Danielle Jameson and welcome to my channel. The video that I'm doing today is a video that I've wanted to talk about for so long but just couldn't find the words. So if you guys don't know, I and many other people across the globe suffer from an illness called fibromyalgia, and that is a long-term condition. Once you have it, you have it. And there is basically currently no cure. There are things that you can take, like painkillers, medications. There's counselling, therapy sessions that you guys can do, hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, all of that kind of stuff. There are things out there that can possibly help you with this illness, but really there's no cure for it. If you guys are wanting a more in-depth analysis, I guess you could call it, I have already done a video on that, which will be linked in the description box down below. If you've looked into anything of the illness at all, you will know that there are many ways in which a person can get fibromyalgia, one of which is traumatic moments in your life. Doctors believe, and I believe as well, that I got fibromyalgia 10 years ago this year, so all the way back in 2007. In that time, I was in hospital for something called discitis. Well, basically it's just a serious infection. I had discitis in my back. I could have died, I could have been paralysed. Over the course of the years, other things have impacted me, which have definitely made the condition worse. First off, it's a condition that is incredibly infuriating, and if you know someone with fibromyalgia or you yourself have fibromyalgia, then you will completely understand what I'm talking about, because it is a condition that is very difficult to diagnose. It took the doctors about 6 years to actually properly give me a diagnosis of fibromyalgia. You do have to continuously go backwards and forwards to the doctors even after you've been diagnosed. I have tried numerous different painkillers of many different strength levels. I've tried counselling, I've tried therapy sessions, I've tried hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, to just try and take some of the pain away. The thing is with fibromyalgia, guys, is it's because your muscles are so weak. It's very strange, because not everyone takes to treatments well. Everyone takes to the treatments differently, and everybody reacts differently to the treatments. For some people with fibromyalgia, just a simple, nice hot soak in the bath can really help them and take a lot of the pain away. For others, the pain is a lot more difficult to get rid of. Simple tasks are extremely difficult. Things like walking around, running, exercising in any way, shape or form, lifting things, just simple things I think that people take for granted. On the days where my aches and pains are at their worst, I can barely walk around. You might find it hard to get a job, and even when you get a job, you might find it difficult to stick to that one job for too long because of your fibromyalgia, especially if you're like me and you're struggling to find something that helps the pain go away. I myself was turned down for quite a lot of the jobs purely because they knew about my condition. I told them my condition and they just thought, nope, we're not even gonna hire this girl because she's just got too many problems for us. Which is very unfair and very infuriating, because when I'm at work, I really try my hardest. So as you guys can tell, I myself at the moment do not look ill. Fibromyalgia is an invisible illness. Sometimes I can walk funny, so I'll more like waddle around rather than walk. But fibromyalgia basically is an invisible illness. People often either don't believe you that you're ill because they can't physically see that you're ill, or they just purely think that you're lying about the illness being in existence, which is, again, angers me so much. I get this pretty much every day in my life. I had it at university, I had it to an extent at college. Even the doctors and my physiotherapist that I used to go to, they just gave you the impression that you're lying, you're wasting the doctor's time, and you're not. You know, I genuinely am in a lot of pain. I genuinely do struggle. It's every single day. This is a genuine thing, and people just don't believe you. So another problem that I have living with fibromyalgia is just that it's not a very well known illness, which links into my previous point of people not really knowing what it is and what it consists of. So a lot of the time when you're speaking to people about it, people will either pull this really confused face and they just don't understand what you're talking about and how it could possibly affect you. It is long term, so it's going to affect the people who have been diagnosed with it for the rest of their lives. The effects include really bad muscle pain, anxiety, concentration issues, no sleep, irritability, mood swings, and much, much more. Again, because a lot of people, even doctors and nurses, they'll know of the condition because they're doctors, but we ourselves as a whole just have not found out enough about it, really. As a patient, you're not really being told much about the condition itself because nobody really knows a lot about it. You've got something wrong with you. It's called fibromyalgia and you kind of know the basics of it, but it is something that I don't know a lot about. Not at all, because the doctors don't inform you, because a lot of the time they just physically can't inform you of it. It's very, very sad these days that you are ill, but just because people can't see that you're not well, they believe that you're absolutely fine and that you don't have fibromyalgia or another invisible illness. So guys, that's it for this video today. I've been rambling on a while, so I'm just gonna stop it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to click on that subscribe button. That would be fantastic. And of course, I hope to see you guys in my next video. See you later.